exact same poem that I'm about to read across town that's not in the bookstore. So this is Love by Matthew. We fall in love at weddings and auctions, over glasses of wine in Italian restaurants, where plastic grapes hang on the lattice. Our bodies throb in the checkout line, bookstores, the bus stop, and we can't keep our hands off each other until we can. So we turn over masks and handcuffs, falling in love again. We go to movies and sit in the air-conditioned dark with strangers who are in love, with heroes like Peter Parker, who loves a girl he can't have because he loves saving the world in red and blue tights, more than he would love to have her ankles wrapped around his waist or his tongue between her legs. While we watch films in which famous people play famous people who experience pain. The boy who sold us our popcorn loves the girl who sold us our tickets and stares at the runs of her stockings each night, even though she is in love with the skinny kid who sells her cigarettes at the 7-Eleven. And if the world had any compassion, it would let the two of them pass the Marlboro light back and forth until their fingers eventually touch, their mouths sucking and blowing. If the world knew how much they loved each other, then we would all be better off. We could all dive head first into the sticky parts. We could make sweat a religion. We could light a candle and praise the holiness of smelliness. Imagine standing beneath Gothic archways of feet, the gilded bowls of armpits. Who wouldn't want to kneel down and pray before the altar of the mouth? For my part, I'm going to stop right here on this dark night, on this country road where country songs come from and kiss her. This woman, below the trees, the trouble of the stars, the trouble of desire. There was some music to it, I could hear it. Johnny Cash, Biggie Smalls, Johann Sebastian Bach, I don't care what they say. I love you, the way my mouth loves teeth, the way a boy I know would risk it all for a purple dinosaur. Truth be told, loved him. There is no accounting for it. In fact, there are no accountants, balancing the books of love, measuring the heart's distance and speed. In Midwest, for instance, there are fields of corn madly in love with the scarecrow, his potato sack head and straw body standing among the dog-eared stalks, arms stretched out like a farm Christ, full of love. Turning on the radio, I know how much I am Led Zeppelin. It's the same way my mother loved Elvis, whose hits all young girls love, sitting around the television in cool skirts and mommy socks, watching him move across the street like something even sexy was happening. He loved me tender for so many years that I was born after a long night of Black Russian canasta or jailhouse rocked. I love the way my screen door, if it isn't locked shut, will fling itself open in the wind. How the cloud full of animals covered in milk. But I'm not the only one. Stamps love envelopes, the liquid proves it. Just look at my dog, who obviously loves himself and pretends to be no human being can save. But you can't save, you don't try. The S&M goddess who brings her husband to the mall, dressed in a leather jumper, leading him to the food court by a leash. The baker who scores his wife's name with the thin skin of the pumpernickel before peeling it into the oven. Once, a lady was in love with me so completely, he moved into my apartment and died of hunger. I was living there with a girl who loved to say the word shuttlecock. She would call me at work and whisper, shuttlecock, to my ear, which loved it. The blast off of the first word sent the penis into space. Not that I ever imagined my cock being a spaceship. Though sometimes men are like astronauts, orbiting the hot planets of women, amazed that they have traveled so far, wanting to land, wanting to document the first walk, but never what has moved them. Love in an elevator, love in the backseat of your parents' Chevette, love going to college, reading class, and sleeping with other girls. Sometimes love is lying across the bed, but it might not be yours. And sometimes love travels into a hostile territory where it's hard to recognize people, but they're all the same. I know a man who loves tanks so much, he wishes he had one. To pick up the groceries, drive his wife to work, drop his daughter off at school with her Little Mermaid lunchbox, a note hidden inside, next to the apple, folded with a love that can be translated into any language. I hope you do not suffer.